Hello everyone. Today's concept is political efficacy. Sometimes when you are bored in the national election or contact the politicians or contact the public administrator, you may feel helpless because your opinion may not change the way in which government works. I feel it by myself. This feeling is related to the concept political efficacy. In order to understand political efficacy, it would be better to know efficacy and self-efficacy first. According to the Cambridge Dictionary, efficacy is defined as the ability to produce the intended result. Furthermore, self-efficacy is the individual's judgment of their capabilities to organize and exact course of action required to attain the designated types of performance. Political efficacy indeed is related to efficacy and self-efficacy. However, it is oriented toward the political process and decision. Political efficacy refers to a feeling that the political and social changes are possible and that the individual citizen can play a part in bringing about this change. As many other social science concepts, political efficacy is multidimensional. Largely can be categorized into two types. One is internal, the other one is external political efficacy. According to the Miller and his colleagues, internal efficacy refers to individual self-perceptions that they are capable of understanding politics and competent enough to participate in political acts such as voting. And it refers to the confidence in one's personal skills and resource to express political voice and influence political decision making. To be sure, citizens need to have some confidence themselves in that they can understand what is going on in politics. Unless they are able to understand these current issues, they cannot change society and politics. This internal efficacy is closely related to the educational or income levels. On the other hand, the external efficacy refers to measures express beliefs about political institutions. It is about the belief that a public can influence political outcomes because government leaders and institutions are responsive to their needs. Although the citizens are educated and competent enough to raise their voice in the political process, unresponsive government can hinder the changes. In other words, even if there is an internal political efficacy, overall political efficacy does not exist because of the low levels of low external political efficacies. In order to figure out what internal and external efficacy, it is useful to know how to measure those. With regard to internal efficacy, it can be measured as follows, such as people like me don't have any say about what government does. Sometimes politics and government seem so complicated that person like me can't really understand what's going on. And the voting is the only way that a person like me can have any say about how the government runs things. When it comes to external efficacy, it can be measured as follows. I don't think public officers can much what people like me think. And generally speaking, those we elect to Congress in Washington or in your country's capital lose touch with the people pretty quickly. And parties are only interested in people's vote, but not in their opinions. The two types of political efficacies can be measured differently.